Before he passed away, my father was an avid model car builder, and he taught me a few small tricks to make them stand out. In his memory, I'm going to share with you a way to customize your TMNT figures and weapons without breaking the bank. If you're a Turtles fan like me, then you've probably already sunk your flippers and prongs into the new re-releases of the Playmates figures. And I don't know about you, but I was more partial to the 1990s Toon variant of old Shredhead, which is what we're going to be focusing on today. Now, let's get customizing. But before we do, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It does a lot of good for my channel, even if it's just one person who likes it. Do not attempt this if you are 13 years of age or under, and if you do, open a window and have plenty of air circulation because we are going to be working with enamel paint and paint thinner. Before we get started with the main figure, I want to show you some accessories. See these? These came with the Storage Shell Ninja Turtles, Leonardo, Donatello, and Raphael. I wasn't happy with them just being orange and plastic, so I used this enamel paint as a test before I decided to get the Shredder figure and attempt to do a toonification. In fact, I loved what it did with the fish and dagger so good, I let one of my characters use it in one of my drawings. Now let's pan teleport into the paint bay. You will need hobby paintbrushes, Krylon Shortcuts enamel paint, Tester's Gunmetal Gray paint, Tester's enamel paint thinner, and an electric fan. Now let's get started.
Alright, you look at this place. I've worked my tentacles off.
Now these are some of the weapons that came with the re-release of Shredder. We've got a hand shuriken that was completely orange. I decided it would look better chrome. It took a couple of paints layers, but I think it worked. And here's another one. I decided to leave the handle orange because I don't have black paint. And it really does gleam in the light, and it really works out. It really makes it pop. And these ninja stars, they weren't really my favorite even with the paint, but it really does help. Now for a turtle joke break. Who is the turtle's greatest hero? Stay tuned to find out. On our left is a stock photo of what the original and re-released Shredder looks like. And as far as nostalgia goes, is a neat addition to one's collection, but it's not without its flaws. Barring the limited posability and unusual hand molding, the paint applications give him a caveman brow, but the silver paint goes on easily, even over the existing paint. I've already painted the armor and mask as of voicing this video, so on your screen is a brief demo of how this enamel adheres to different textures and crevices. The thinness of the paint allows it to irrigate through the peaks of the toothpaste cap and on Autobot Springer's copter blade. It does not take very long to dry, so it is important that you wash out your brushes immediately with a paint thinner specifically made for enamel paint like what you see here. And again, always use caution and always have plenty of air circulating. Here's a quick run through of the steps you'll need to take in order to make this work. Another important trick that my dad taught me was to seal off parts that you don't want exposed to the paint with tape, masking tape, paper towels, whatever will hold, because you only get one chance to do it right. Now that we've got his chrome on, we can go a step further with some gunmetal gray to make it look more like the Toon release, and use Mod Podge to seal it. I wouldn't recommend trying to do his eyes unless you have a very fine tip and nerves of steel. Otherwise, he might just look like a footbot. And now the answer to our joke. Who is the turtle's greatest hero? If you said the pizza delivery man, you're right. Who else would it be? Keep your ear out for more jokes in future videos. To show off what he looks like in his Toon form, we've got a little size comparison for you. Here we have Shredder, with the mutating Rocksteady, who's also got a Chrome update. And we've got Krang with his Brain Scrambler updated.
Now, are you satisfied? I told you the plasma heat dissipator wouldn't stand that much overload.
No matter. If these readings are correct, we will soon have no more need of
Your
shoddy work.
What are you raving about?
Good question. Let's move on to Bebop. Oh, wait. Now he's Bebop. And for our next size comparison, here he is with the Mirage version of Michelangelo. And with the Toilet Taxi Donatello, and sorry, wrong thing. Here he is with Optimus Prime, another 1984 class.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
And here he is with his Toon TV. And here we have him with his accessories. And I think these really turned out great. And I would recommend doing this if you feel that you have the time, the tools, and you don't necessarily need talent. I mean, it is very simple. You just got to be careful. Look at the details on this axe. Tell me that it is not worth it. And here we are with the Axis of Evil. And each of these has an upgrade on them with silver chrome. We've got Rocksteady's lunchbox, and we've got Bebop's tools, and also one of his pockets. Now, the question comes down to, is it worth the upgrade and the change? For me, it was. I really wanted to get the Toon figure of this, but on the aftermarket, it's really expensive. When I saw that it was the same mold and could just use this chrome enamel paint, I was sold. And I think it turned out really good. And if you have the time and the patience to do it, I would recommend doing it. It's a lot of fun to do, and it's a way for me to feel closer to my dad. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe, and more videos will come out soon. Got suggestions for videos? I'm more than happy to listen to any comments you might have. Thank you again.
Transform and fly out.